Hey everybody, welcome to another Age of Grogu. Tonight we've got Max and Jason. Guys, how's it going?
What
And
up?
here we are. Episode 4 of Ahsoka is coming up. This episode is being directed by Peter Ramsey, who directed Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse, which is probably my most favorite animated films of all time. He did also direct an episode in season 3 of The Mandalorian, The Pirate, which was the one when the pirate ship came over and bombarded Navarro and
Interesting.
kind of,
That
yeah,
was a fun
which
episode.
it was a fun episode, and on top of it, he's good with animation and animated characters, it seems, and he's got all the animated characters. He's got, Ahsoka, he's got Hera, he's got, Sabine and everybody else, so that's going to be fun. Any expectations for tonight, guys? What's your plan? Because this episode's about to drop.
Oh, I have no idea what to expect of it.
More
What did they end
lightsaber
up with?
action.
More lightsaber
They-
action?
They're on the planet. They're learning what this thing is, right?
Sure,
Guess,
yeah.
I don't know.
I want to see
Hopefully
Hera turn
more
up in the
explanation.
Ghost. Hera has to turn up in the Ghost. She has to.
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
got to
what
be
we're
a.
waiting for, right?
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that.
I thought she was
And
going to
then
turn up
I'll-
last episode, save them, and I
Yeah,
thought that
me
would have
too.
been a great
Yeah.
entrance for her, considering
Yeah.
she was the ace pilot of the team.
Yeah.
But
Han Solo in.
Well, I mean,
Han
her
Solo in.
transmission was cut off in the middle of getting to the planet, so she's got to realize something is bad, and I hope she's going to take a little trip out to see. Anyway,
Yeah, if
guys.
she shows up. That'd be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, guys, this episode has just dropped. Let's do this. I am so hyped. 3, 2, and 1. This is a great space dogfight. I love this sequence.
Learn to anticipate.
And the Purgle.
Time for a lesson.
Space whales.
Oh yeah.
Episode
the
4.
hunt is
Mid-season.
on.
Guys, we're at mid-season. This episode's got to be big. It's like mid-season bigness.
is this going to be a show that gets a season 2, or is it going to be like a Boba Fett?
I'm pretty sure there'll be a season 2,
Like,
based on understanding.
Thrawn's gonna show up the last 5 minutes of the finale, and then we'll be left on a cliffhanger for season 2.
Fair enough.
That would
Fair
suck.
enough.
That
No,
would
it's like the Oppenheimer JFK reference.
Uh-huh. Puppeteering a puppet down on his back. That's kind of cool.
Comms are still down.
She's just standing there, yeah.
Yeah.
We can't send it.
Must be difficult for Hugh Yang to walk up and down stairs.
I kind of hope Shin doesn't die because I feel like she's in.
I like her.
I like her a lot.
Her and Sabine are my favorite characters in this show.
Yeah.
She's definitely getting cut in half.
Voice.
Ooh, what's going on with Balon here? Balon is kind of. Could
You know-
Balon turn sides?
Max, by getting cut in half, that only leaves potential to robot legs.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Fallen Jedi. Ooh, I hope this means some Balon story. I need
It could be
backstory
more
on
than
Balon.
one Jedi, right? Is it like?
Oh,
It's
maybe-
Cal
Term.
Kestis.
Or we get to see Hugh Yang fight.
That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm curious to see if he could fight. Oh, I hope we
Better not
see
get
him
shot.
fight. I didn't even think about him fighting, but it's like, I hope we see him fight. Oh, shit! Oh,
Yeah,
yes! Oh! Woo!
yeah.
Yes. Nice.
That was their first time seeing her live action in her armor,
Yeah,
full armor.
fighting in it, yeah. Yes, the fleet.
Some cool Star Wars landscape,
Absolutely.
red trees.
Yeah. Yeah.
Star Wars box is gone. Is that Panaka?
That's the ghost.
I'm not just gonna sit around and
Oh,
do nothing with that.
I see it.
Yes. Oh, I love. God, I love.
Well,
the
she
design
got
of
Jason with her, so she doesn't need Zed.
Sweet.
That's a nice.
Is she
lens
is she
flare.
taking some X-wings with her? Is she taking some X-wings? Yes.
She needs an
hope
escort
so.
from the general.
Beauty shot.
Thanks for joining the party,
Yes. Carson!
You know,
Mark,
That just confirmed no Zeb.
They just confirmed no Zeb. Yeah.
Insane.
Pity. Pity.
I'm just gonna say that.
Wow, that's kind of cool. Wow.
Could
That's
you imagine if instead of Carson there, which is weird Mando fan service, which I guess some people consider him like a fan favorite, but I think Zeb would have worked really well in that scene.
I agree. Yeah. Night Sister magic.
She's looking witchier as the show goes.
The sound effects are great because they're straight out of the Night Sister stuff from the Clone Wars.
She does
Sound
definitely look
effects.
witchier.
Yeah, right. She's like progressively getting more witchier as the show
Yeah.
goes.
Which is cool.
Like her hair is getting whiter.
Shut up.
But it is though.
Yeah.
This guy,
Yeah.
this mysterious figure.
I'm gonna fly away.
So
gonna do it.
She's done this before, just.
Oh,
Oh! Nice!
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
You're
yes!
never gonna know who's
Oh,
under
that's
that.
a wrap.
Come on, Ahsoka. Whoa! Night
So there
Sister
was
magic.
a-
There was nobody inside. Night Sister magic.
This show's consistently got great music. It's been very different than the Mandoverse,
Sure, yeah.
um,
Well,
which is good. I mean, it definitely sets it apart.
oh shit. That's a sweet
That's
shot.
a great shot. Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say.
This is going to be an interesting conversation.
Anakin spoke highly.
Whoa!
Starting it off strong.
You have no
Oh, yes!
Nice.
She's got her skills.
Mandalorian.
Yep. Oh.
That's the weird thing about the Force is she could technically do that to him, but
Yeah.
they choose to use it for stuff like this.
But you know no other way.
Unless I'm misunderstanding it.
Yes. Oh.
Your family died on Mandalore
What?
because your master didn't trust you.
What? Her family's dead?
Off-screened.
Yeah.
He weirdly does seem trustable, even though he's super like morally not exactly right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
No.
That's the thing. He's speaking the truth.
Woohoo!
And we picked up Zeb along the way, right?
what can
No.
you tell me?
What was that? What?
He's destroying it. So nobody else can follow.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Is she like hanging onto that cliff or something? Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
that is so cool.
That looks awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not dying. I mean,
Uh-huh.
Jason's there.
That's tremendous surgeon power.
Right? Can you imagine
They're
you kill
gonna-
Hera and Jason?
They're gonna.
Oh! Oh, shit! Oh!
This is good they didn't call Zeb.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah,
Whoa!
of course, only like
Damn!
Yeah, we should have placed bets on who would die out of them.
Yeah.
I know.
Everyone except for Carson and Hera.
Let's take bets on if Ahsoka's dead.
On the show that's named after her.
Yeah, that one.
She's hanging on the cliff, dude. She's floating out at sea.
Only a space whale could save her now.
Where are we, Max?
Is this the like the in between thing?
The world between worlds.
World between worlds.
Oh,
Yes.
I was so hoping this wasn't gonna be mentioned because I just put something in my comic called The Realm Between, which is so fucking similar but so different. And I was like, I hope they just ignore it.
Oh shit.
We're gonna see some.
Shh. You
Some
need to listen, guys.
flashbacks.
This is gonna be.
That's all right.
Voices. Shh.
Didn't expect to see you so soon.
Oh.
He's gonna be there.
I sip at the wrong time. I'm gonna spit it out.
Vader thing. Ooh, that's what we were waiting for.
Oh, damn.
You got to see the Ghost and Anakin in this episode, Brent.
Yeah. Wow.
A little uncanny valley, but I like the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, they de-aged him, right?
Yeah, they de-aged him there. It was a little weird, but
It's I think de-aging is it's like if you have a big budget movie, you can
yeah.
get away with it, but if it's like a TV show, it's too much money to allocate for something like this. So
Yeah.
some strings get it's just a little. It doesn't work as well the TV budget.
Yeah, I agree. But at the same time, it was still a moment. It was an impact of a moment. Whew.
Yeah, it's definitely good to see his face again.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That
That's what
was.
we're all waiting for. We all knew it was.
I was
gonna
waiting for
happen.
Zeb actually.
Yeah. The That was.
Can't afford Zeb, Max. He's too expensive.
They lent him out for the new Barney reboot.
Well, they had a choice between Anakin and Zeb, I guess, and they chose Anakin. We are basically going into next week's episode 5, which is directed by Dave Filoni. So I'm gonna guess this is a very big, heavy War Between Worlds story arc. I don't know where that's going, but wow.
I guess he's a flashback.
I was hoping they weren't going to mention it.
Did Ahsoka? Well, you said you didn't want to mention it. I'm always going to mention the War Between Worlds. Do we think Ahsoka died there? Did she actually? Like, if she died, I would have expected to see more.
He's in between the
Pass,
Force,
which was her. Yeah, I mean, she somehow.
She just in the water,
Ezra was
right?
in the world. Ezra was in the world between worlds.
Right, but he went through a portal there. There's no explanation as to how Ahsoka is there.
How does time work when you're in that realm? Is it still like
Passage of time passes normally outside, it seems, especially when.
could she be in
when
there
Ezra-
for like a second and it would feel like forever, right?
Possibly not.
Yeah, wasn't
I don't
that
know
a
how
whole
they're gonna play
thing with
that.
Ezra came out of it and they were like, he was like, oh man, and like you were gone for hours, Ezra, or something like that.
It wasn't hours. He was gone for the same period of time that everything took place outside in the real world. But for him, I don't know. They never really say how long it felt or took.
So
for
her
Ezra in
physical
there.
self is probably what, underwater?
Possibly, yeah. It could be drowning. I don't know. But
So it would
she's-
have to be like a dilated time in there so she could still
Possibly.
like come back
I
and
mean-
wake up and still be alive.
Yeah, I mean, guys, this is the journey that a lot of characters take, a lot of heroes take, obviously in lore of like all the way back to the Greek times and everything, where they end up in this place between life and death, is what it feels like. And I
They
feel like
famously
we're there now.
Gladiator.
Sure, yeah, no, absolutely. So the idea of this is a, as a story arc seems kind of fitting for Ahsoka. Her story has been kind of unnatural from when they entered the Mortis, story arc, which she died in that story arc and was brought back by the sister, out of the sister, the son, and the father. The sister revived her life where the son killed her in that Mortis world, which is a season 3 episode of the Clone Wars. Very, very powerful story. Kind of foretold Anakin's story and everything in there, which is kind of cool. But for Ahsoka, I've always said Ahsoka has a beginning and a middle and an end, but she's not going to have an end like a typical death or anything like this. She's going to go through. It feels like if we are here now, then there feels like we're going to hit a transformation, as the hero usually does in a
Maybe
situation
going back
like
to the
this.
Jedi. Maybe she'll be one of those people that will help restart the Jedi Order, and they'll retcon the idea of her being dead in the Last Jedi.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll get something else from this entirely.
Based on the show so far, it does seem like the thing that her character needs, because she's
Right.
we don't know what her motivations are at,
No, you should.
at the moment.
No, you're right. Yeah,
And so this is a good way of showing her getting
Yeah.
her back on a path,
yeah.
if anything, because
there was-
she's kind of just around right now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And so this is kind of like the push that her character needs for like a proper arc for this show.
Yeah.
At least.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, again, it's like I've been saying this since the show started. She's kind of at the highest of her peak of skills. She can't get any better than what she's at, obviously, and she's hit this peak of knowledge and learning.
I don't think her
so...
peak. She's not peaked yet. She still has a lot to learn. Like that's pretty boring because she was defeated obviously by someone.
Right. Yeah.
And if this is her peak, then she's pretty weak.
Well, no, but this is
she's not she's at the peak that she's ever been. But then
I feel like
you know what I mean.
This is the peak in this. You know, yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
No, but
I think she's going through a change of iterations of phases. I think we've seen her Padawan, we've seen her as a Jedi, we've seen her leave the Jedi Order, and then now we're going to see her. What's after that?
Her skills and mastery has lasted as long as it can in this.
So technically, she is at her peak, but only because she hasn't trained any further.
Right, well, no, you can be one of those old men Jedi or old people Jedis who just doesn't do anything and sits on the council.
Right.
That's kind of the peak.
But you got to consider something. When Obi-Wan was told to learn about when Obi-Wan was told by Yoda learn about the Force. I've got some things that you need to study and learn. It's only because Qui-Gon came back from the dead and communed with Yoda and passed on this other realm of things. So this is where I feel
it was a nod to already an established thing a Jedi could do, so they kind of had to put that in. That's
right.
But
are we getting the same kind of story arc here for Ahsoka? Has she got as high as she can reach in this mortal form? And are we about to get something new from all
she's
this?
gotten as high as she's allowed herself.
Oh, no, I kind of get what you're getting at. I think there is an idea floating around on the internet of the next, because if you look at their timeline, at the bottom of their timeline, it says the new Jedi Order, which is a little suspicious since there's no projects announced in a new Jedi Order timeline, and there's just rumors about actors theoretically returning. There's been ideas floating around about the council being comprised of legacy characters as Force Ghosts.
I haven't read any of that,
which,
but interesting. Okay.
Would work with Star Wars, would make sense for the Jedi. They would be able to introduce Jedi from across media and from across movies and TV shows and bring fan favorites back in new ways to teach the next generation.
If you do notice something, I'm just going back to Anakin for a second. It's not Force Ghost Anakin. It didn't look like it was not a Force Ghost where, so...
But it's the world between worlds, so it's like it's
Force Ghosts show themselves in solid form in this realm.
Sure, maybe. Maybe that's it. Maybe the Force Ghosts are actually solid in this realm.
Yeah, so that's the default form you take inside that world. So
and I think it's an illusion because you heard the young Anakin or younger Anakin's voice. Actually, no, not even younger. They heard Clone Wars Anakin's voice say, "Hey, Snips."
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
That wasn't Hayden Christensen. That was Clone Wars. Anakin.
That might have been. I have to go back and hear that again, actually, because
I don't know if I was hearing things.
I have to check.
Matt Lauder.
Matt Lauder, yeah. I wonder if they actually have got his name in the credits. If that is him, or whether that actually is Hayden Christensen doing that. Maybe I'll have to check and see it.
I could have been hearing things, but it sounded like they used the "Hey Snips" was from the show voice, so I think it could be an illusion.
Maybe. I was going to say Balon and Shin, obviously they both survived. Yay, because I'm glad they didn't kill off Shin.
Oh, yeah, I didn't want them to be dead yet.
Yeah.
We're only halfway through the show. So.
Absolutely.
I wonder whether lightsabers are orange.
Yeah, there's still a lot that we're not getting, a lot of answers. I feel like Balon's on this vergence of he didn't want to kill Ahsoka. I mean, he's...
No, I don't think he's
purely evil. He's getting a lot more interesting to me.
Yeah, no, he's
every
definitely
time I see him, I'm more intrigued by what his motivations are and who he is.
Yeah, no, totally.
He's like somewhere between a Ronin and a rogue knight because he's also kind of like a mercenary in a way, but it's like he doesn't always follow orders exactly, which is interesting.
Oh, he's total.
But he's still a gun for hire at the same time. I mean, that's all he is. Yeah.
A space Ronin.
And he keeps on going on about, being rewarded in a higher power of element.
But he keeps saying he's going to make the world a better place, and
Better
I don't,
place,
I don't, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that.
Yeah.
It
So
must be-
what's his
I wonder if
motivation?
he's being deceived or if it's just some vague villain agreeing with their
know.
leader.
It
No,
feels
I-
like
Which wouldn't make
stuff
sense.
that
He's
needs
a
to be like,
mercenary.
yeah.
Or it seems like he's a mercenary.
Yeah, I'm hoping he has his own motivations outside of like.
Yeah.
What if he's trying to
he
kill
has-
Thrawn?
If it
That
was
What
would
if
be awesome.
that?
I would-
What if
I'd like
he's
that.
trying to kill Thrawn, and that's his
Oh.
whole motivation? And he's
Interesting.
like, he just beat Ahsoka up, and he's like, I'm clearly the only
Yeah.
person strong enough to do this. Like,
Yeah.
that's where I survived the
You're
Jedi
just gonna-
Purge, and they all
It's gonna
fell.
fail.
Right. Yeah, fair enough. Fair
That'd
enough.
be kind of cool. I mean,
Fair
how
enough.
easy
That
is
would be a
Thrawn?
really cool twist.
Yeah.
Honestly, how easy is Thrawn to kill? Like if
I
a
think pretty
Jedi was
easy.
trapped in a room with him.
Well,
I was
mean,
in this to
he-
Brent
he's-
pretty early. I'm like, he's not exactly Darth Vader, where it's like you can just
Exactly,
control his
right?
head and
Like,
he'll
he's just
deflect
a-
it.
Yeah. I mean,
He's just a high-ranking person.
But in in Star Wars Rebels, they did kind of set up the fact that he is a skilled fighter, so he is
Yeah,
good
yeah,
hand-to-hand
sure.
combat. But
Yeah,
against a
but
Jedi,
against
no.
a
But against a
Jedi-
Jedi, no, exactly, yeah.
That's
But
what I
even
mean,
against the
like-
gun,
Yeah.
even against the blaster,
Well-
he's pretty toast. I
Well,
mean,
Right
Yeah,
now,
right. Like he, however,
that blue
like,
skin
as
isn't
far as,
armored.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, right. Like he can't be that strong. He's
Yeah.
just a master
He's not Moff
tactician.
Gideon either, who has like such a big ego that he wants to fill it with Mandalorian armor.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
that's
totally.
I don't know. I don't
Sure.
believe the hype really yet because he's just a dude. You
Sure.
know?
Fair enough. I mean,
I guess we'll
again,
see. I
Max,
mean,
Max and
I
I've
wanna-
seen more of him, more of that character.
I know, but
Rebels,
I
so
think
we-
he's menacing when he's barking orders at people.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
I,
and if
I
he's,
think
if he's in
he's the
charge
kind
of
of
a
person
whole,
that
he's got a whole
stick to
fleet.
situations where he's
Sure.
not fighting someone one on one because it wouldn't be cool.
yeah,
So-
like just locked in a room with this dude.
Yeah.
It's not that much of a threat, really.
So
Oh,
let's.
yeah. I mean, I think if Cal Kestis got on his ship, he would tear that place apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, we'll
yeah.
see. We'll see.
I was going to say quickly as well. Marok is obviously the Inquisitor is killed off.
So he was like an alchemist
But he was-
armor, like
Yeah, that seems to be it.
just
yeah,
like
I
a
guess.
possessed armor, like Al from
Possibly.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
just like ghost inside.
Well,
a-
it was
a
Night
shell.
System. The green gas obviously is Night System magic, so it's.
I thought it
like-
was either Night Sister magic or he was an alien made of gas that was contained
No.
inside the armor.
Dude,
But like
it was
in- like-
green
like
gas.
in,
It was
like-
green gas. He's a Night Sister.
Like Klaus in
Night
Hellboy?
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah.
or what's his name?
Yeah,
That's a vapor inside a suit.
Mm.
That's what crossed my mind too.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I just like the fact that he wasn't anybody specific, and that
Yeah.
all the people with the mad theories about who he could really be. It was just like,
Oh, I
no,
know, dude.
he's just
But I
he's
just
just
always-
Night Sister magic.
It just
Now
always
he's just a
sounded-
fart in
none
the wind.
That's
None
it.
of us predicted Night Sister magic.
I know. How cool is that?
That's good stuff. I didn't
That-
even know they could do
that's-
that. Is that established at all? That they can do something like that?
They
Yeah,
could-
yeah, it is established
Okay.
in Fallen Order that they could.
So
That they can
in
it's
Rebels.
Fallen Order?
Oh, Fallen Order did that.
in
Okay.
Fallen Order, Marin revives her
Okay.
dead Night Sisters to,
Oh.
and then uses
Well-
like mind controlling magic to have them fight you.
Yeah.
So
Well-
they're necromancers.
Yeah, necromancy.
Well, in the Clone Wars, the Night Mother, Mother Talzin, she raises the Sisters of the Dead, and she uses them to fight against Count Dooku. And then we have actually seen the fact that they can resurrect people using Night Sister magic. We also saw them take over the body in Rebels of Sabine Wren and Kanan Jarrus, and almost consume them. And but they were contained in this area. Ezra was able to save both Sabine and Kanan by getting them outside of the immediate area that was holding them at bay, basically. So yes, they can overtake an entity, and they can overtake something. So Marok obviously was a Inquisitor, but I don't know if he might have been a physical character. Whether he was dead or living, we don't know.
Just when you kill them, they
So-
just turn to vapor.
That's it.
It was the dead body of Mace Windu.
Yeah, there goes the last Inquisitor, guys.
Yeah. So this is
Anyway.
like this is like the introduction of the witches in live action as well.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You never
totally.
see them in anything else.
Oh,
live
completely,
action.
yeah. This is
They've
cool.
been in every
This
other
is-
media. They've been in animated books.
Yeah.
They've been in video
And-
games,
Yeah.
multiple
And-
video games.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that, like, I mean, even what's her name? Elizabeth Morgan. She basically is just a knight's sister. She's not like the most powerful of them. She's very
No,
powerful.
she's just one
So-
of them.
So
That's
she's
a
just
good
one of
base
them.
level. I
Yeah.
wish they would bring someone like Marin into the world, who's like a night sister who's kind of on our side, and kind of abandon their ways
Oh, yeah.
out of
From,
finding a new life.
Yeah, she's
Jedi
from
Survivor. and,
Survivor.
Well,
Survivor, yeah.
I have noticed since she's been revealed as a night sister, she's progressively looking more like a night sister.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
She
You
was
are
wearing
right.
red tonight,
Yeah,
and that's
I
part of the
didn't. I
night
didn't catch
sister vibe.
that. Is
Yeah, I said that,
this
you told
red
me to
compl- yeah.
I said that. You told me to shut up.
I wasn't observing. I was looking at other things. I don't know. Anyway, guys, we've gone on conversation enough. I'm sure we're going to be able to talk a lot more about this on
I
Sunday.
did realize
in the
something
podcast.
actually. They called
sure,
the
yeah.
episode "Fallen Jedi" because
Yes.
Ahsoka fell off a cliff.
Go away, Max.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
But it is true,
her-
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a number of
Yeah,
things, right?
yeah,
Because like
yes.
It's a good
falls off
pun.
a cliff- she
That's
falls,
sad.
she falls off a cliff. Sabine betrays her.
Yes,
and
she did
you
too.
see-
Yeah.
It could be talking about Balon,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
you see Anakin,
multiple.
who is a fallen Jedi.
And-
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
and
It's
Ezra.
all about
And
the
Ezra,
fallen
who
Jedi.
literally
No,
fell.
you're right. You're right. It is. It's about holy shit. Yes, yes. There's a lot of fallen Jedi in the. Yeah, you're right. And it
Both literally and
was.
figuratively.
Yes.
No,
yes.
because like when I saw that, I was like, so is that plural or is it singular?
You're right, and it was plural. Oh my god, Jason! Wow, you got something we completely missed. Oh my
I'm
god,
paying
wow.
attention, man.
I'm just observing the world. Anyway, guys, we should probably cut this down at this point. We're going to definitely talk more about this episode and last week's on Sunday since we missed this week's podcast. Come join us on Sunday. If you have enjoyed our reaction video, please like and subscribe. We will be continuing for the last 4 episodes. Where do we go next week, guys? Do we stay in the world between worlds for the episode? Because I would love to stay in the world between
I
worlds.
would love that for a whole
could see them
episode.
What's
dedicating,
Hera
like,
gonna do?
Most of like half of the episode
That'd be
there,
cool.
you know, cutting
Yeah.
back and forth to like Hera and
Yeah,
Sabine.
well, that's it. Yeah, what's Hera? Well, Sabine's with on the ship, I guess.
Everyone's all separated right now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what's going to happen with Hera? Is she going to
This
find
episode
Ahsoka's
was,
body? How's
This
it gonna
episode
work?
was the Empire Strikes Back of the
It
show. The
really
the
was. It really was. It was
crossroads.
awesome. It was a definite crossroads. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us, and we shall catch you next week.